Anyone who is familiar with dogs knows how much they appreciate a good treat. So, if a dog is avoiding a special snack just to avoid being near you, that's a sign they may not feel comfortable in your presence. And that might leave you feeling confused about the situation. That's why in this video, we'll show you top 12 signs that your dog hates you. Number 12, they're using your house as a toilet. Is your dog suddenly treating your whole house like his personal powder room? It could be a sign that he's not so happy about your behavior. If your dog is pooping wherever he pleases, it may be a sign that you're not walking them or changing their litter box frequently enough. It could also be a sign your dog is fearful, so consider addressing your own behaviors, like yelling or slamming doors, that could make them scared. Number 11, they bite. Even the cuddliest pets are still animals and will revert to their more basic instincts if they're feeling threatened. If your dog is biting you, chances are they're responding to a behavior you're engaging them in that makes them feel threatened or hurt. If you're giving your dog some love and they suddenly bite, back off and make sure to check in with your vet to make sure they're not injured or sick. Number 10, a smack on your leg or head. You may not have given too much attention to when your dog lightly smacked you on your leg on the side of your head. The truth is, your furry friend is annoyed or upset with you and wishes to tell you this. The next time your pet smacks you, you should recognize this as a sign that they are upset with you and want you to acknowledge this. Number 9, rolling his eyes at you. Your dog may sometimes roll his eyes at you when he is annoyed that you are unable to do something that he wants you to do. Let's say your pup wants you to get him a treat and you refuse to. Your pup may just roll his eyes at you to show his annoyance. Remember, dogs can be just as smart as humans, and they can express themselves in ways that are similar to humans. So, if you ever notice your dog rolling its eyes, you now know the reason. Number 8, walking away from you. This generally happens when your pup happens to get very comfortable with you. Once the pup considers you to be his best buddy, he may just act like it as well. However, if you begin to lecture him about why he peed on the carpet, he might just walk away from your mid-lecture. This is his way of telling you that he doesn't really care about your lecture and will do what he wants anyway. Number 7, staring at you blankly. You may think that your pup stares at you with a blank expression because he is dumb and doesn't understand as much as humans do. However, this couldn't be further from the truth. Usually, when your dog gives you blank stares, he is expressing his disapproval of a particular action of yours. Number 6, the side eye. Dogs generally communicate with their bodies, and this is also how they exhibit their emotions. If you notice your pup giving you a side-angle gaze, yawning too much, licking his lips, etc., he may be trying to convey that he is annoyed by something you did. These symptoms also typically indicate that your pup is anxious. If that's the case, you can try to calm him down by offering a snack, speaking to him calmly, or simply just giving him space. After all, we all need space sometimes. Number 5, giving you less affection than usual. If your dog is generally all over you, but is suddenly not, it's likely that you've done something to annoy your pup. A dog who is suddenly uncomfortable or annoyed will try his best not to acknowledge these feelings. As a result, the best way to tell that he is annoyed with you is through his actions toward you. Reduced affection in everyday life is a clear indication that your pup is annoyed at you. If your pet's behavior takes a sudden turn, you may just want to visit a vet. Number 4, avoiding contact with you. Pets are generally very friendly. So, if your pet suddenly starts avoiding you and finds any excuse to stay away from you, it is a clear indication that he is, for the moment, not too happy with you. Avoiding contact with you may also just mean that your pet feels sick or is generally upset, so taking him to the vet can provide a better idea of just what is wrong with him. Number 3, hiding under your bed or in the laundry. If your pup is hiding from you, it could mean one of two things. On the one hand, it could be an indication that he annoyed at you. But, on the other hand, it could simply mean that something else is bothering your pup. He is scared and wants you to know. Hiding is a very common indicator of stress in dogs. If your dog continues to hide for extended periods of time, you may just want to find out what's wrong by taking him to a vet. Number 2, he has his ears flattened. The easiest way to tell whether or not your dog is angry at you is through his body language. If you notice that your pup has flattened ears, this is a clear sign that he is annoyed. Other signs that he is annoyed include him tightening his lips, lowering his head, or closing his mouth. Not to worry though, dogs are forgiving creatures, and perhaps even a scratch behind his ear is likely to soften him up. Number 1, he is growling at you. A dog growling is an expression of his emotions. In fact, a growl is indicative of a range of emotions. Generally, though, if your pup is growling at you, you should realize that it's because he isn't particularly happy with you. If your furry friend is growling at you while you are making him do something, it's clear that he doesn't want you to, and you need to stop. Let's take a quick look at summary. They cower or hide when you're around. They tuck their tail between their legs when they see you. Their body stiffens or fur stands up in your presence. They flatten their ears or arch their backs around you. They display nervous, fearful, or anxious tics when you're around. They don't accept or are hesitant to take treats from you. They refuse to play or cuddle with you. They leave the room when you enter it and actively try to keep their distance. They carefully track your movements. They try to avoid eye contact and look away from you. They don't like being touched or pet by you. They chew up or pee on your things. They ignore your commands. They avoid sleeping around you. They refuse to eat around you. They bark at you excessively. That's all for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. If you haven't already, then don't forget to subscribe and press that like button. Also hit the bell icon so you could never miss new updates from us. Thank you for watching, and we will meet you in the next one.